Besides being an excellent productivity monitoring software, Insightful provides you with detailed employee timesheets that capture data across different time categories. This is how the timesheets will look once your employees have Insightful up and running. If you're an admin of your Insightful account, you'll see information for all employees in your organization. But if you have a manager account, you'll only see the team that you're managing. On top of the page, you'll see average per shift numbers for work time, computer activities, productive time, and productivity percentage. This will instantly give you a clear picture of the overall productivity levels and help you see if the whole team is making progress. There are many different categories within employee timesheets. To get the most out of Insightful, you need to understand what each of them represents. So let's take a look at the clock in and clock out columns, showing you the exact time your employees clocked in or out using Insightful. Work time is the total time recorded between an employee's clock in and out. Computer activities show the total time an employee has spent actively working on the computer during their work time. Keep in mind that idle time is not included in this calculation. Manual time shows the time spent on offline work-related activities such as on-site meetings, a phone call, or a brainstorming session. Now let's examine the productive, unproductive, and neutral time in the timesheets. The time displayed in these columns is calculated based on your productivity label settings and productivity calculations. Productive time includes the total time spent on productive activities according to your productivity label settings and productivity calculations. Unproductive time will include the total time spent on unproductive activities based on your productivity label settings and productivity calculations. Neutral time will include the total time spent on neutral activities. Keep in mind that all unlabeled apps and websites will also show as neutral until they're labeled. Idle time represents the total amount of time an employee didn't spend actively working on the computer during their work time period. Break time represents the amount of time your employees spent on a break during work time. By default, the productivity percentage total is calculated based on how much time was spent on productive activities as a proportion of the total computer activities time. However, you can customize this formula and make it suit your team's needs. How is clock in and clock out time generated in stealth mode? When Insightful is working in stealth mode with always tracking settings turned on, clock in and clock out times are collected automatically. Work time is calculated from the time of the first computer activity, such as the computer booting up, to the last computer activity of the day, usually when the computer is shut down. If an employee's computer is inactive for a period during the day and goes into sleep mode, the clock out time will be recorded as the last time of recorded activity on the computer. However, if a computer is inactive for more than 4 hours, Insightful will automatically clock out the employee. Once the computer becomes active again, Insightful will start a new shift. The default 4-hour threshold can be adjusted in advanced settings. There you have it. Now you have a better understanding of how Insightful helps you monitor and analyze your team's workdays.